Hello, everyone. Welcome to my channel, Inspirational Talk and Perspective. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm here to really just help inspire you or those that are out here watching to maybe make some changes in your life if there's something you feel you need to do or improve it in some way, or whatever the reason is. Why. And I want to start with a few questions. It's from I have to bring it the next. I don't know why I didn't bring it. It's from a deck that I ordered from Amazon, and it helps build deep connections and conversations with people. So I'm hoping that some of these questions that I ask will help you even know yourself, because some people really don't know themselves as well, things that they even really like to do. Those are some questions we probably really need to start with. Do I like? Because I had to ask myself that too. But I want to start with this question right here. And I'm going to read it to you. It's the back of it. If a genie granted you one skill, talent, or new ability, what would like it to be? What would you like it to be? If I had a skill, my skill was to show would be to show everybody theirs that they have one. A lot of us don't even know that we have. Some people think they're not enough, and I had that ability to that they are more than enough, because each one has special gifts. We just don't know how to use them or what they are. And it may be an important question to even ask yourself. What am I good at? I realized that I was really good at writing after I wrote my book. And the thing is, I'm more good at making up stories than telling my own. And I didn't realize that until I started writing about my own personal. And I'll say a lot of things I didn't even know. Well, I knew I had certain gifts, but I couldn't explain it to the people because I didn't know if they even knew or understood what I would be talking about if I talked about it. Just left. But it's a lot of things I saw, but I didn't say anything. And the reason I didn't is because so many, like if you say something, you bring stuff to life, but it's certain things I already knew, regardless of what people may have thought. So I just stopped bringing up stuff. Because for a long time, I would see things or experience things that I really didn't want to see. For a long time, I would ask people to not even let me see it, because I'm not sure if any of you are familiar with the empath, but I am one. And I realized it as I became an adult. And I'm very sensitive to energy. And if I feel overwhelmed with them, then I have to kind of distance myself from those energies just so I can recalibrate. So, and it's one of the reasons why it took me so long to even start doing a lot of things that related to teaching or even talking in front of people, because I knew how overwhelming it could be. But I knew it was something I needed to do. Just I said, Lord, cover me. That's all I say. But if I had to help, knowing some people are afraid, maybe they're afraid of what people say or think, but not everyone's going to experience what you experience. Not everyone's going to feel what you feel. And that's what I have learned on part of this journey as well, because what one person feel, you may not ever go through. But I can sympathize, and I know I can be empathetic, and I can almost feel it, because certain energies I can pick up, and I feel it very deep. And I guess it may be that Pisces energy. I don't know, but either way, if I had the if I had any ability, I would help others to see that. And maybe I am in some way. I have another question for you. Because I wanted to talk to you all about my current book that's out, Mirrored Soul, My Mirrored Soul and Personal Spiritual Journey. I don't know how well you can see that. But I want to go over just a few things about the book because I think the last time I recorded, I only touched on the subject a little bit, but it's really about my spiritual journey on top of a mirrored soul. And a lot of people may refer to it as a twin flame, however you use the terminology. But for me, it wasn't to be romanticized, to say the least. It was a actual, I say, catalyst for change. What personality trait do you wish you had, but you don't? For a long time, for myself, I can say that I wanted to just be able to say whatever I felt, but I had to have. But I knew that even though I said it's what I wanted, that I wished to have to be able to just be honest, it was probably something I was already doing while I was saying that I wish there was something. I think sometimes I just kind of shied away from it with certain people. I knew that they weren't going to receive what I was going to say anyway. Just being able to speak free, and not get any clap back. But I'm starting to do that now, so I can't even say there's something I wish because it's something I'm currently in the process of just being able to speak. But y'all comment below and tell me what personality. I know now when it for some reason I don't know, and I notice this about myself. When it comes to people, I am very, very passionate. If I see somebody being mistreated in any way, even if it ain't none of my, and I hear it, there have been times where I had to say something. I know that those people could have said what they needed to say on their own behalf, but it was just something with it. It just makes me wonder if in some lifetime I was part of the law because I don't know. I like for people to be treated fairly. But I know life isn't always fair, but when it comes to if I actually see mistreatment, then I'm gonna have something. I just can't let it. That's just my personality. But y'all comment on below about what personality you wish you had, but you don't. And you might have it, you just haven't used it. Just like me. But I'm gonna end it with it's with a message from the universe. And this is how the card looks. It's an oracle message. And it reads, this new chapter in your life is going to require a new way of seeing things and a new way of seeing yourself. You can't continue to see and interpret things with the same understanding that you had until now. No matter what you face or how you feel, see it all from a higher perspective. And I couldn't agree more. Because, you really, if you don't change something about yourself or what you're doing, you can't expect change if you haven't changed. If you want to see change, you're going to have to start with self. And really, that's the tagline of the year. But I'll end it here. And if you enjoy the content and you would like to subscribe, and if you want to comment on some of the top topics and some of the questions that were asked, please do so. It may be helping someone else. Love and light.